Hello everybody and welcome to another fly tying session with your host Scott. Today we're going to be tying a traditional fly pattern known as the Bibio, a wet fly that I've used to quite good effect on my local river, the River Vyrnwy. We're going to need a few things to tie this fly. First of all, we're going to be using a Camazan B405 in size 12. We're going to be using a black uni thread in size 80. We're going to need a black cock cape, this one being an Indian one, dyed black. We're going to be using two dubbings of some description. We're going to be using a black dubbing. In this case, this one is a dyed black rabbit fur. And I've got a dyed red rabbit fur. And then the rib is going to be made from, in this particular example that I'm tying, a holographic tinsel. This one is called Madeira. I actually had that from a sewing shop rather than a fly tying website or shop. So there's only a few materials in this. It can be quite quickly tied if you've had a bit of practice. You're going to lay a layer of thread down. To the bend. Like so. At this point you're going to tie in a length of tinsel. Like so. And then tidy up. Now I've had the most success with this fly with the addition of a brass bead at the eye, and I'll fish it as a point fly, and it's worked very well for me. So at this point we're going to be adding the dubbing for the body. We start with black. And you don't want the guard hairs as such, but with this pattern it doesn't particularly matter. So we're going to dub that on. Like so. And you want to go to about the middle of the, maybe just before the middle. And you're going to get your red rabbit fur. And again, just grab a bunch. Doesn't particularly matter whether you get the guard hairs or not. In fact, it would probably enhance the pattern if you could get some guard hairs in there. And just put a section in the middle like so. Then you get your black again. Just do it little by little at this point because you don't want to overdo it. We're quickly running out of room. Like so. Then you're going to grab a fairly long hackle feather, and because you've got to wind down along the hook, it's called a palmered hackle. Might be a fraction long, that one. I think we're going to have to go with that one. So you get rid of the fluff. Tie it in well. Snip or break off the quill. I prefer to snip. So you're going to want to put a full turn in at the head, like so, and then come down. And you want to go the opposite way to your thread with the hackle. All the way to where the tinsel starts. Then you grab your tinsel and you go the opposite way with the tinsel. And you can let go once you've got 2 or 3 turns in. And tie in the tinsel. Try and keep the tension on it. Like so. Then you're going to come in and trim. It may be easier if you rotate it in the vise, so you can be a lot more precise with it then, because it's round the other side of the hook. Like so. Cut away the tinsel, brush the fibres back, and then start creating your head. Like so. Then finish using your chosen method. In this case I am half hitching, but if you know how to whip finish, then do so. It is probably the better way of doing it. I'm not a novice, but I'm not a pro either. trim tight. Now if you want to, you can come in and rough this thing up a bit. Now Greg's is a very popular little cafe in the United Kingdom. Lots of people go in there for breakfast on a morning, and we all stir our coffees with this. It's a wooden stirrer and they're free. You can grab as many as you like. So I decided that one day I was going to grab a few, and I bought some hook and loop Velcro and got the hook part of the Velcro and cut it to shape and super glued it to the stick. I did a little bit of insulation tape for grip, and hey presto, you can get in there and proper rough it up and get the dubbing to come out. So you can go against the grain and then with the grain, that normally helps. Yeah, that's a much better job of trimming that hackle. There we are, nicely roughed up, and then you're going to varnish to finish. And that is the Bibio. Thank you all very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed that video. Please like, share and subscribe. And I think the next one will be a traditional wet fly as well. So I'll see you on the next one. Bye bye for now.